Ho, 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 it's almost time for the holidays, and this year there is going to be no more holiday-filled place anywhere in Northern California than Santa Clara next to Great America. That's where a new take on a traditional Chinese lantern festival is taking place called Global Winter Wonderland, the brainchild of our next guest, Lulu Huang. Lulu, welcome.
Thank you, David. Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. Glad to have you on the show. Tell us, what is Global Winter Wonderland?
Well, this is going to be amazing, beautiful Chinese Lantern Festival, and we have over 40 structures made by plastic bottles, and medicine bottles. Sorry.
Yeah, medicine bottles, and what other sort of things? Some of these structures are made from silk as well, correct?
That's right. We're using roughly about 2 to 3 miles silk to build a structure. Can you believe that?
Wow. Now, the traditional Chinese Lantern Festival is something that's been going on in China for many, many years. Do you remember what the inspiration for you bringing the Global Winter Wonderland here was? When did you first see a Chinese Lantern Festival?
Actually, the first amazing event that I've been seeing was in year '89. It was hosting in our city, and we have tracked about 5 million people to come to watch. And I always remember how beautiful it is, and it's always been amazing in my memories.
Now, this was in the southern part of China, correct?
Actually, it's in Wuhan. It's actually in the middle of China.
In the middle of China.
That's right.
And the traditional Chinese Lantern Festival in China, how is it different from what we're going to see here in Santa Clara?
The difference is a big difference. The reason is, first of all, the Chinese Lantern, when we're hosting on worldwide, is more focused for Chinese culture. However, California have so many different
different cultures.
That's right. That's right.
And how is it special, this one? You say it's being made from recycled materials, some of it's silk. Discarded CDs, I understand, are being used to construct some of the structures we're going to see at Global Winter Wonderland, correct?
That's correct.
Yeah. What is your favorite part of what we're going to see in Santa Clara this holiday season?
Well, all of them are my favorites. They're all so gorgeous. One of my favorite is it's called Tree of Life. It's made by 40,000 plastic bottles that we normally throw away. And artists turn them to beautiful, beautiful structure that you've never been seen.
Right.
Yeah. Another one that we call is a Dragon Ball. And on the Dragon Ball, they have using about I would say about 5,000 CDs, and then make the skin of a dragon. It looks very colorful, very beautiful during the daytime. And at night, imagine the lantern will be light up. It's going to be wow. Wow,
because these are not just structures that are seen during the day. These lanterns use tens of thousands of LED, environmentally friendly, eco-friendly lights. So you're going to be able to see these structures lit up from Highway 1, correct?
Actually, it is 237.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah. But it's really, really beautiful at night.
Right. Now, when this idea first came to you, you realized that it's a great deal of work to get the artists who build these structures over from China to the United States. Talk to me a little bit about the process of getting people from China over to the United States to build these structures.
Well, it's taking about 2 months, about 120 workers, artists, day and night to build them. It took us about 3 months and more for just designing all the stuff. And then we have 23 containers show up with 35 workers. Take another 2 months to put them together.
Wow, so it's been a very, very long process.
That's right. It's building small cities.
Right. Well, I mean, it literally is a small city. How big is the Global Winter Wonderland?
Just for the structure, the display itself, it's about 10 acres.
About 10 acres.
That's right.
Now, in addition to being something that kids and families can come and enjoy visually, this is also an experience for people to experience cultural differences in food and music, correct?
That's correct.
Talk to me a little bit about what else is going on besides these big, beautiful lit lanterns.
Well, so we have is a taste of the world. So meaning is we have different food from different countries. So you enjoy like Chinese food, Japanese, Korean, Italian, Greek food, anything you can imagine. So we try to have a delicious food to offer to people who come here. And in the meantime, you will see like entertainments. You will see the different countries' entertainments when you're there. And of course, you will meet a Santa. Christmas must have a Santa, right?
Right. So talk to us a little bit about that. I mean, when I was a little boy, you would look on the TV and you would see where Santa was flying in from the North Pole. But Santa Claus is coming to Global Winter Wonderland the day after Thanksgiving. but he's not taking a sleigh. How is Santa Claus getting to Global Winter Wonderland?
Wow, good question. So he's taking VTA.
VTA, which is the mass transit system for the South Bay.
That's right. So he will take, on the November 25th, so he will take the VTA, come to train with the 49er players, and will go to a Global Winter Wonderland.
Right. So he's actually coming with players from the 49ers football team.
That's correct.
Now, also, the part of the ticket price for Global Winter Wonderland is benefiting the 49ers Foundation. So this is something that's giving back to the community as well, correct?
Yeah, actually, some of them we give it back to like Hispanic Foundation, and also give a lot of to like nonprofit organization group, give them a ticket to it, so can do raising some fund for the school and the project.
Now, I know that you have 2 children of your own, and this is a big deal for them. You said that when I was talking to you earlier that one of the reasons you wanted to do this was because you wanted your own kids to have something to do over the holidays that was different. Talk to us a little bit about that. What is it like being a mother, having created this thing for other mothers and families?
Yeah, actually, what challenging I'm facing is I have a little too, and as every weekend I'm trying to figure out what they can do. So sometimes I bring them for jumping house or gaming, and they get bored. So they always tell, "Mommy, I'm bored," right? Then I can tell, the rest of parents may be facing the same problem. And that's why I said, wow, what we can do, to have the kids have fun, all the ages have fun. That's why I said, wow, let me do some programming. And I remember the structure that I've been seeing in the early 89. So wow, this is like small world. And I definitely want to bring to the United States. And then we'll have staycation in the Bay Area. So you don't need to buy airline ticket to travel a different country. You will see beautiful landmark around the world.
Right, so this is an example of staycation for a very low ticket price, $12 for adults, $10 for young people, and free for children under 4.
That's right.
They'll be able to visit the world without ever getting on a plane.
That's correct.
So talk to me about some of the architectural icons from around the world we're going to see. What are we going to see? I know we're going to see the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah, the Golden Gate Bridge is about 140 feet long and is about 30 feet tall. Besides the Golden Gate Bridge, of course, we have the Temple of Heaven from Beijing. We have Chichen Itza from Mexico. We have Taj Mahal from India, and we have a lot of structure.
And even Big Ben from London.
That's right, and Eiffel Tower. Can you imagine, in the Bay Area, where I can stand in front of Eiffel Tower?
Right here in Santa Clara.
That's correct.
Thank you so much. We've been speaking with Lulu Huang, the creator of Global Winter Wonderland. We'll see you in Santa Clara for the holidays, and I hope you'll see us next week right here on 10%. Good night.